Once upon a time, there lived a man named David in a small village. He was very worried about his son, Ethan. Ethan was lazy and careless. He never worked. He just wandered here and there in the village all day long. One day, David decided to teach his son a lesson. He called Ethan to him and said gently, "Son, there is a watch kept inside the cupboard. Bring it to me." Ethan went and opened the cupboard. He took out the watch and came back to his father. David looked at the watch and then said, "Now take this watch to the market. Ask everyone you meet how much they think it is worth." Ethan nodded and went to the market with the watch. He showed it to different people. One man said it was worth 500 rupees. Another said 1,000. Someone else said 800. Everyone gave a different price. Some people even gave the same price, but no one agreed completely. Ethan came back home and said, "Father, everyone told me a different price for the watch. Some said 500, some said 800, and some said 1,000. David smiled and said, "All right, put the watch back in the cupboard." The next day, David called his son again. He asked him to bring the same watch. Ethan brought it and gave it to his father. Then David said, "Now go to the market again. This time, don't ask the price of the watch. Ask people the price of the time inside this watch." Ethan was confused. He didn't understand what his father really meant. Still, he obeyed and went to the market again. He asked the people he met, "How much is the time inside this watch worth?" People looked at him strangely. Some laughed at him. Some told him to go away. Some said, "What a foolish question." Ethan felt embarrassed and sad. Finally, he stopped at a small shop where an old man named Mr. Lucas was working. The old shopkeeper was busy repairing watches. When Ethan asked him the same question, Mr. Lucas paused his work and looked at him with a kind smile. He understood what Ethan was trying to ask. He said softly, "Son, you cannot put a price on time. You can give millions of rupees, but you cannot buy back even 1 second of your life. That is why you must use your time wisely." Ethan listened carefully. Mr. Lucas continued, "Time has one bad thing and one good thing. The bad thing is it passes. The good thing is you can choose how to spend it. Everyone in this world has 24 hours in a day, the rich and the poor both. The difference is how they use those hours." Ethan's eyes filled with understanding. Something changed inside him. He thanked the old man and went home quickly. He told his father everything that had happened in the market. David smiled with pride and placed his hand on his son's shoulder. From that day on, Ethan's life changed completely. He started working hard. He began using his time wisely. He stopped wasting his days wandering around. He understood the real value of every moment. Friends, time is free for everyone, but it is priceless. You cannot buy it, but you can use it. You cannot keep it, but you can spend it. Once it is gone, you can never get it back. So, use your time wisely. Fire.